honestly, maybe Madoka Magica. Every time I think of Madoka, I think of Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka.
All right. I'm cutting you off right there. Changing topic.
But very obvious transition. Romeo save me. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, I think even without hearing the lyrics. What the? Those weren't even screams. It was just like extreme screech. Did that actually scream?
I don't know what that was.
Subaru. It's a commentary on how otakus act in real life. It's a commentary on how otakus view women, and they view their waifus as they view them very possessively. Instead of treating them like actual people with actual desires and priorities. And so ReZero pretty boldly is critiquing its own audience and trying to show them how all of the things that they would do, all the things that they would, up until episode 12 that they would do, result in that one episode where Subaru's acting insanely cringe in front of all the royal candidates.
I'm okay. You're Jewish. I'm Jewish.
Yes, we're both talking out of our asses.
Yeah, we both talk about our asses. When I talk about the rejection of the suffer like Christ narrative, I'm really specifically speaking to 16th century Catholic, 17th century Catholic narratives versus 17th century Protestant narratives.
Okay, so no one knows what we're talking
about. No one knows any of this is all everything that we said so far is. But that's what makes it fun.
We sacred sword. Hope it kills. That did nothing.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He threw.
Holy shit!
He threw. Wait. So then sacred sword. Into Kyoko. We did it!
Let's go! Is that our first win since the first game?
Yes. And yes. And I'm like,
looks like dies.
Immediately I see this and I'm like, listen. Okay, he's gonna water move the colossal, right here. He's gonna water move the colossal. And then, so what we do is we neutralize the colossal, and then we attack the Dragapult. And so then that fails. And Luxray dies. And all of a sudden I see, wait a second. He's going to attack the Groudon because the Groudon is our biggest threat. He's saying, oh, Latias is not a big threat. But Latias has ally switched one of the greatest moves. One of the moves of Pokemon.
One of the moves of all time.
And so we ally switch. Look at that. We ally switch. All of a sudden, this guy's mind is completely broken.
The witches are evil, but they are also part of human nature, and that what is good and what is evil. It may be that you can say exactly what is good and what is evil, but you cannot call either of these inhuman.
Now, this is an anime. High School DxD is not your typical harem anime, as one might think. The term "don't judge a book by its cover" heavily applies here. As a person who hadn't seen the series because of all the bright pink colors and naked scenes that includes, you may think that this is just a straight-up hentai, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. The truth of the plot is one of the deepest I have ever seen, talking about everyday struggles, the people, and even demon angles.
The answer is Minecraft. And it doesn't make sense because it's like retroactive, but what cultural memory is that music indebted to, if not Minecraft? And that is the triumph of Minecraft's music, is that it has managed to create an aesthetic that seems to precede it and yet only comes from it. You do not need to have a musical background to appreciate Minecraft music, whereas in order to appreciate the music of Skyrim, you have to come from a culture which applies drama to choral singing. If you don't have that, then the means nothing to you. You're just like, why are these people all vocalizing?
Okay.
You don't need that for Minecraft music. End of episode.
And all the characters around Subaru in Arc 3. So we can start with talking about them. And I think a good place to start is with Beetlejuice, who was, the sort of the main antagonist.
Oh my God, his name is Beetlejuice.
What'd you think it was?
I've been calling him Betelgeuse. They look like real life if you're half blind. The level of detail has left less depth than Anya's cleavage, which is to say, what the fuck wrote this? I was honestly in such a shock after witnessing the utter atrocity that is this show's backgrounds.
What is he saying anymore? Like,
This actually gets into something that like I've been thinking a lot about, which is that like where like you don't like something, and so you need to somehow it needs to somehow be a failure on all aspects. You can just not like things.
Chop up.
I literally
up
cooked
some
a
garlic.
Master Chef level patty melt the other day.
You at least you called it a patty melt because you keep putting it in between like rye bread for no reason. I don't know why you can't just like find hamburger buns for the hamburgers
Because
that you seem to
the
make
better
every day.
the bread is better. I like it.
My man eating
Cope-
5-inch thick
what do I cope
burgers
with you?
on very thinly sliced.
So long as you just move. Doesn't matter what Julius thinks, or if Amelia's mad at you right now, or if Rem has disappeared, or if Betelgeuse keeps biting off your fingers, or if the Bowel Hunter went away and hasn't come back and I'm still confused where is the Bowel Hunter, or if Felt says if you vote for me I'm going to kill all of you. So long as you keep pushing your boulder, you're the master of your own fate. And that is the analysis of ReZero.
as long as you keep going for that one something, you are the master of your whole world because nothing else matters. That one thing that you are moving towards is your entire world, and therefore you're in total control of your relationship to it. You can keep trying to push for this goal, but if you are not actually pushing towards this goal, it will all be in vain.
Howdy y'all, just the Jester right here. I wanted to put this video together to recap some of the most salient and or fun moments we've had as we've been feeling out exactly what this channel is. I know we haven't been the most diligent in uploading, but we got some fun stuff coming early next year. My schedule at least has calmed down a bit, so hopefully we can be more consistent in our production. It's cliched to say, oh, I never thought we'd get over 100 views on a video or something, but I mean, social media has kind of warped our perception on normal engagement. Never in a million years would 300 people in real life roll up to hear two idiots talk about like Madoka Magica for an hour. So I mean it like sincerely when I say I appreciate it, especially the people who have left feedback or responded to some of the points we've made on our more serious analysis videos, or just stopped by to give their support. I really just pitched this channel as an excuse to stay in contact with my best friend when I moved 3,000 miles away. Everything beyond that we get is just extra. So thanks for hanging out with us before I start rambling for too long. I hope you stay with us as we strive to keep making better content for all y'all. But mostly I just want y'all to stay safe. Happy New Year. See you around.